Well, hello. Welcome back to another episode of IZB TV. Hey, what's up? It's your boy, your son, and I'm here on part 5 of our Borderlands 2 stream with the one, the only, the amazing, I couldn't think of another word, the most illustrious and ever, Brother Hans, dude, Brother Hans. How you be, brother? How you be?
Metal people, how are you? I'm quite good.
Yay! I love it, dude. I love it. So, brother Hans and ever, because he is sharp as a pistol and sharp as a whip and ever, is gonna give us a little bit of a summary of where we are right now. Cause your boy, your son, has a little bit of spaghetti-o brains, and so brother Hans is here to fill in the gaps.
Yes, but we should actually start the game before I do that.
Okay. Never. I'll do continue. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Continue. Just gotta do my copy and paste emulations.
There
All
we
right.
are.
All right. I think we are officially started.
So I see that we are quite under leveled actually.
Really? Does that mean we have to more side quests?
Yes, we do.
I'm okay with side quests. I like side quests.
Yeah, they are quite decent. A lot of them are quite well. So last time we wanted to get the vault key from Jack,
That's right.
which was hidden in Angel's lair, and we kind of failed.
I mean, you had me on your team, so that tracks. That makes sense. That makes sense. I can see
Yes,
that.
I'll blame it all on you.
Yes,
Okay.
it's okay. Blame it all on me.
So we didn't get the vault key, and Angel died, and yes, and Roland forgot his shield at home and died as well.
Brother. Brother.
And Lilith got captured and is forced to uh, power up the vault key. Yes, and now we want to get some intel on where Jack is uh, opening the vault, and then we go there and try to stop him.
Okay, and so this is like a divergence in the normal playthrough, or not normal playthrough, but since I made it so that we didn't get the key from Angel and ever, does that mean that it's giving us the opportunity to still proceed forward but with like different circumstances?
This is all quite linear and no diverging path or anything. This is all planned.
Oh, okay. So I don't completely suck, is what you're saying, is what I'm hearing.
It was all intended, right? Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's still up for debate, and never. It's like votes are still out on whether or not I suck, and never. But at least that means that like we were supposed to at least not get the key from Angel.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like a little bit better than a little bit better about that. Dude, that's crazy. You're right. It's like I feel like as soon as you were talking about it, I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, how did I forget about that? Because even with my nonsense and ever, it's like it still felt so. I don't want to say like epic and have it's like, oh, it was so epic and ever, but like it was a very epic fight scene arena in that like I felt like we were almost in like a small area that had like that whole like, oh, we're fighting around like the, how do I say it, like not the center nucleus of the, what's it called, center nucleus of the device and whatever, but like kind of felt like that, at least from what I remember.
Do you mean the Control Core Angel map?
I think so. I think that's what I'm remembering.
Well, on your first playthrough, it's quite intense, and you don't know what's going to happen, and it's quite thrilling. But on success, consecutive playthroughs, it is considered one of the most boring maps.
Really? Oh no! I'm very thrilled by boring. Give me 2 socks and I'll be able to play for hours.
I only need one sock.
You only need 1 sock? No singular sock brags. Not on this stream, brother. Singular sock brag. I love it, dude. That was a good follow-up. Okay. I've got most of my copy and paste emulations done. I'm just trying to get my second monitor up and ready to make sure it's good to go. Make sure backup chat monitor on my phone is set up. That way I can be ready set spaghettios. Bop. And a bop. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. 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 I think I'm officially ready to go, Malaysians. Okay. Well, before we start off, I always like to start off the stream with 2 things. First, showing my crazy mug and whatever. So, hey, what's up? It's your boy, yes son, here with Brother Hans on our part 5 of Borderlands 2. And I want to give a big shout out to our most recent followers as well as our most recent subscribers because y'all deserve it. Y'all give me a reason to get out of bed in the morning and y'all give me purpose. So without further ado, big shout out to our latest followers here on Twitch. We have Sarah Lily 8, big kisses. We have Kirixon, big kisses. Willow Eli 1, big kisses. Ryler95, big kisses. And then also African Pain. Thank you guys so much for choosing to follow us on Twitch. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. Thank you for being a part of the Big Comfy Couch here on IZB TV. Next, let's give a big shout out to our most recent subscribers over on YouTube, the latest and greatest denizens of the Polite Shade Kingdom. We have the World of Krish, Reniston, Zionist, I always say that wrong. I always say it wrong. That Club, Declan, McCarthy, and Juicy Star. Big kisses, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, big kisses, and a big hug to our recent subscribers as well as our recent followers. Y'all are amazing. Y'all don't have to be here. I understand that there's so many other channels out there that you could be watching or following, and I appreciate every moment that you join us here on the Big Comfy Couch because we're here to just have some fun. Okay, let's get that timer started. Beautiful. All right. And then one accidental shot, definitely way below the Brother Hans. And we're ready to go, baby. We're ready to go. Oh, it wants me to reload.
All right.
All right, brother.
Now we do one of my favorite missions, actually.
This is one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Perfect spot all picked out for you. And you don't want to? That's fine. Call the Hyperion Suicide Prevention Hotline and you'll get nothing. But if you want a huge reward, you jump off that cliff and become my bitch. Take your time.
I have this like feeling that I want to jump off that cliff.
Yes, we'll definitely do that.
I didn't get in the gun.
Well, okay.
But Brother Hans knows that I'm not allowed to be near cars. He knows that. He knows that.
Yes, we tried once and at the very beginning actually, and
It was
not ever since.
Dude, it was so bad that it's like it's inexcusable. It's like we cannot have me be in a vehicle driving, period.
Yeah, it was a little painful.
But painful in a good way. Okay, don't tell Brother Hans, but I can't even get out of the car. Okay, I'm out of the car. don't tell Brother Hans. Beautiful.
So,
Let's switch
as
guns.
you might have realized, I started treating everyone with metal people.
I heard you say that this time, and I was like, okay, I've heard meta in the past and ever, but what do you mean by meta people? Elaborate.
Not metal.
Metal, like metal mamas and metal daddies. Okay, metal people. Okay.
Yes, it is a reference to some German internet history.
Elaborate, if you would, so kindly.
Yes, of course, but it's quite the extensive description I'd have to give.
I mean, if you're down, I do appreciate some extensive descriptions.
Yeah, sure, but it'll take some time.
Sounds like fear, brother. Sounds like fear. Who was that?
First, a guy just jumped off because he would be paid as well.
Should I jump off?
Yeah.
Oh, brother jumped off! Brother jumped off! Gotta join our brother! Gotta join Brother Hans!
Build yourself. Head back to the bounty board and I'll pay you. But, just one second. No matter what happens, I just want you to remember one
The
thing.
Hyperion Corporation
Sellout.
wishes to remind you
Killed
that
yourself
heroes
'cause
die
paid you
many
to.
deaths.
You're a
Cowards
bitch.
taste but one,
Alright,
or
off
something.
you go.
I wish it didn't layer the two different voices on each other, but like, Handsome Jack just made me his Nintendo Switch. That's not okay. That ain't cool. That ain't right.
What do you mean layered two voices?
Oh, on my end in there, it did like the, I don't know if it's like the generic when you return back to the initial respawn place and ever, but like while Jack was talking, it's like an automated female voice was going off.
Oh, okay, the New Year station. Okay.
Yeah.
So about the German internet history,
Thank you.
our story. I'm gonna tell the story.
Please.
So once upon a time, at exactly 1989, there was a boy born in a village in Germany called Schauerberg, oder am Schauerberg. That boy was to be called Rainer Winkler.
Okay.
And he was born in a family of five with his grandma. But his father was called Rudi Winkler, his mother Rita, and he has a sister called Ramona, I believe. Yeah.
Keep calm.
And Rainer is our protagonist of the story,
Okay.
and he had some difficulties in his younger years. He has an IQ of 85 and was therefore put in a special school.
Okay.
And yeah, he told us that it was quite a rough time
That sucks.
while his relationship with his father was considered quite decent. They did actually fight a few times, with one occasion Rudi actually throwing a hammer at Rainer,
Oh, wow.
which barely missed. And yeah, so also one reason for fights was often that Rainer wanted internet at their home. They had a house, not small but considerable house,
Sure.
with some land, with some land with some animals on it, like pigeons and chickens and a dog, as well as a horse. And Rainer wanted internet, and Rudi always said that as long as he lives, there will be no internet at their home.
Oof.
So yeah, so the day came when Rudi was laying in the hospital dying because of prostate cancer, and at the time, the day Rudi died, his mother was already at his staying over at her lover's house, which Rainer really didn't appreciate.
No, sure. No, sure.
Yes, so Rainer actually inherited the house, and there's some debate as to if he threw out his mother or if she moved. No, she moved to her lover quite quickly, and his sister Ramona actually went away and never came home. She just moved on and started her own life.
Interesting.
Yes, so Rainer was alone at the house he now owns, and yes, he did not take care of the animals whatsoever. The first one to go was the dog, who was left in the cage, and later authorities came and picked him up.
Sad.
So he had no dog. And all the animals, the chickens and the pigeons, died of starvation and of thirst. Yeah.
Sounds like a classic German fairy tale. I don't like it. Keep going.
Yes, so even though Rainer allegedly had food at home, he just didn't care to take care of the animals.
Oof.
And lastly, his horse that he supposedly owned. He later claims that it was a neighbor's horse, but there are some videos of him calling it his horse. He claimed that it's impossible for a horse to starve when it's on a field with some grass.
That's not
is
true.
Yeah, it's just nonsense.
It really is.
Well, anyway, now we skip some years to the year 2011, where Rainer started his YouTube channel. Since Rudy died, he now was able to get some internet at his home, and he started a YouTube channel. The first videos were just of him headbanging to metal music, and that's where his greeting came from. He always called his viewers the metal people. Yes. And most of his earlier videos are lost to time because he deleted them quite shortly. So his first videos are like from 2012. And yes, he gained some tractions with viewers who mostly were there ironically.
Sure.
And that's when he started calling them hater. Hater for short, for actually pronunciation. He spoke it. He's quite a strong accent and calls them hater with D. One day, he still had with his first viewers and subscribers. There was also his sister who supported him. And one day, a hater called his sister. Somehow he found out her phone number and started being intimidating, saying, "I know where you live. Be careful."
No.
Yes. That was quite shocking for Ramona, and she told it Rainer that that happened. And the reaction of Rainer was to publicize a video of him challenging every and any hater to come to his house and publicly stating his address.
Wow, doxing himself. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
He said.
That's a bold move.
Yeah. He quickly realized that was a stupid move and took the video down, but a lot of people started re-uploading the video and of him saying, "Come to Alt-Aschenberger Straße street, I'll what's it called? I'll hit you in the face and demolish your jaw. Like that's what he said. Yes, at first it wasn't really that big of a deal. Also, his name on YouTube was the Dragon Lord.
God, I hope everything's okay.
So that's his name on YouTube. He identifies his name is called the Dragon Lord,
Interstrix.
and people would sometimes come to his house, but be a little annoying, but leave again, and leave offerings at the gate of his house, like Monster energy drinks. They'd leave that at the gate as offerings to the dragon.
Ooh, I could definitely get behind that. I could definitely get behind that.
Yes, well, it is at some time they realized if they just stay at the gate and yell Herr Rainer or be a little loud, Herr Rainer just means Mr. Rainer. He'd get a little angry at them and start shouting and go down to the gate and start shouting some more. So he basically fed the trolls.
Yes.
So a lot of people started to visit him, and he just crashed out at them. Yes.
Which like
Until yes.
No, sorry, keep. I was gonna say like the whole like it's like definitely you don't want to feed the trolls, but like sometimes you can use a bad situation and make it into good publicity and that kind of stuff. But keep going.
Yeah, sure. So people didn't really have a reason to hate it.
No.
Not yeah. Until it turned out that he was a bit of a liar.
Oh no. Oh no.
He lied. Yeah, he lied about the stupidest stuff like having a kid, having a girlfriend, and all that. And another problem when people started finding out that he was quite stupid, stating that like 60 workers could fix all the potholes in in all of Germany, and it would decrease unemployment and bring in a lot of money. So every time he talked about politics, it was just hilarious. And another quote of him is, "What else needs food to grow? Correct, water." That's a direct quote of him. And yeah, he was kind of stupid. He was a little liar. But what really put it on top was his behavior with the female gender.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. So he was a little.
Oh.
He said. Oh, sorry. I'm coming.
No, it's okay.
He said
I thought you jumped out. My bad. But keep going. He said
he said stuff like he doesn't want contact with a female if it doesn't result in immediate sex. And
not
stuff like that.
okay.
Yes, even though he was a virgin at the age of 28.
Not okay.
Stuff like that, right?
Sure.
So one day the haters he gained a lot of traction at that time. A lot of people watching him ironically and some unironically. And at the 20th of August 2016 or 14, I don't quite remember. They made like a you're in the menu. They made a call to visit Rainer and have a big party there at the village. Much to the dismay of the villagers, because all the police calls and shouting in the neighborhood really distressed the neighbors.
Oh, I would bet. They don't plan on that. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
we have some sort of internet personality, quote unquote, that's making it impossible for us to live here.
Yes. So where was I? Yeah, so they made a campaign to meet there and party, and around Rainer didn't take it seriously. He claimed they always wanted to meet up, and nothing ever happened.
Okay.
So at that day around 5 a.m., the first firecracker started, like fireworks. They started some fireworks.
Okay.
Um. Oh, we didn't actually. No.
Ready when you are.
Some fireworks, and they called it the Dragon's Den Fest. Around 800 people showed up
Wow.
at Rainer's house. Yeah.
No,
It was
thank you.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, I
it
would
was
never want to
insane.
discourage people that want to like support something they love getting together or anything like that by any means. But I honestly, I get intimidated when there's like more than 6 people that I have to like, like, I don't know, be a host to. I'm like, there's too many people.
Yes, so they were all haters, right? They didn't like Rainer at all.
It was all like just for
And
the
that-
troll aspect of it.
Yes, exactly. And they police started like closing up the area, but people still got through
Sure.
and chanted like the Dragon's Den, which was his house, which was the name of his house, must burn and stuff. And one guy even threw a smoke bomb at the house.
Wow, a smoke bomb even at the house?
Yes, and people thought the Dragon's Den was actually burning and
What?
chanting the den burns, the den burns. Yes. What did Rainer do between all of this time? He stood outside and grilled.
Grilled? Like grilled on a barbecue?
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
He was having some sausages and enjoying his time.
I mean, like,
It's,
okay, I get like sometimes, like, I don't know, you gotta just like choose what you want in life, and never in the sense of like, okay, if you're being dealt all of these, not being dealt all of these, you're the bad guy cards. It's like sometimes you like have influence on that, you know what I mean? Where it's like you're like, okay, I made some really bad decisions that like pushed me into that world. But like, I don't know, man. If that's like your calling card and that's what people are putting on you, it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe sometimes the best call is to just grill some sausages and just get the infamy points as they come. Like, I don't know, man. I personally wouldn't feel comfortable with that, but I can see how people do that kind of stuff.
yeah. Well, um, okay. So the next story in the progress is him getting in contact with a girl who he started chatting.
Okay.
A supposed fan.
Supposed.
People warned Rainer that was actually a hater or a troll.
Right?
But yes. But Rainer had none of it and continued to be in contact with her.
Sure.
Her name was Erdbeerchen or Strawberry.
Oh no. Never trust a strawberry. I love strawberries, but never trust a strawberry.
Yes, so where was I? Yes, she even played some music on stream, suggested some music on stream, which was from a hater, a troll.
Oh no.
And that really hurt Rainer, but he quickly forgave her. So after about 3 weeks, without ever meeting her in real life. He had a video call with her on stream where he wanted to propose to her.
No. No. Like, I mean, like, okay, video calls are good in the sense of like, there's a lot of people who get catfished out there where it's like, come on, just video call with them, confirm that it's actually the person that you're talking to, things like that. You know what I mean? That doesn't solve the people being douchebags or people trolling you kind of stuff or whatever. It's like, but at the same time, it's like, it'll at least like confirm that it's who they say they are per se. But like, oh my gosh, dude, no, not to like, oh no, no, don't, no, you do not propose on a live stream. But I mean, like, I feel like that does like potentially bring out, I mean, like, even for the people that are haters and that kind of stuff, whatever, it's like that brings out like good numbers. So it's one thing if someone's like, I'm trying to do like a strategy for that. You know what I mean? Like, if they're like, okay, I know this is probably going to end bad, but it's purely strategy. It's like, I can like at least understand where they're coming from per se, but like, no, if my heart was like, oh yeah, this girl named Strawberry that I'm gonna propose to and ever, like, oh no, unsubscribable. 100%
Another
no.
thing I forgot to add. Another thing I forgot to add is that Rainer is quite overweight, and that has been a common insult of him. His weight.
Sure.
So once he proposed on stream to a girl he knew 3 weeks and hadn't met in real life.
Oh no.
He said, I know it's not the most romantic way to propose, but I'd want to ask you if you'd marry me. To which she said, are you serious?
Oh no. Oh no.
And he doubles down and says, yes, I am serious. To which she replies, I don't know what to say. Rainer, you are a very special person. And with special, I mean you are the dumbest and fattest and ugliest son of a bitch I've ever met.
No! No! Like, I mean, like, oh, dude, when you open your heart, you potentially open yourself to that kind of a thing. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Big
Yes,
side.
and from the side jump in 2 haters with a glass of sparkling wine and celebrate it. Saying,
no.
Rainer, wow, you are quite something, Rainer. He was a known hater who set this all up.
Oh, no.
And Rainer, you saw in his face that he was just crushed. And he shut off the stream.
Sure, I would have too. I mean, like, especially like, I don't know. It's like I've been that like naive or like foolish and that kind of stuff where it's like you go for broke and that kind of stuff. You put all your chips on the table and that kind of stuff. But at the same time, oh no, man, not in a public space, brother. Not in a public space.
Yes, and that wasn't the first time that had happened. Well, with the proposal, of course, it was the first time. But there was a different girl who was named Cola Bärchen, or Cola Berry.
Cola Berry?
Yeah. And she was another girl Rainer had contact with and wanted to meet up. And when Rainer said that he'd meet her at the what's it called? The station, where trains run through. What's it called again?
Station?
Yeah, a station. And 2 masked guys jump out and pour flour and cola over his head.
No, in reference to the cola girl. Oh no.
No, that's why she's called Cola Berry. Strawberry wasn't the actual name of the girl, but that's what the community calls these um, scenarios. They even call them seasons and episodes. Yeah.
No. Super side note, Dead Mewtwo in the audience, brother. I see you there, brother. I see you there. What is up, dude? He says, bro, what is up, dude? What is up, chat? Big kisses. It's good to see you, brother. And ever, I'm excited to have you on the stream. Dead Mewtwo has been blowing up in YouTube, baby. He's been blowing up. If you guys are not familiar with Dead Mewtwo, definitely go check out his channel. You'll get all the information you need for Pokemon TCG Pocket, brother. Dude is on fire, getting on the groundwork and ever, because you guys will be part of the original few that were there before he went like absolutely viral. He is killing it. Killing it. I'm so jealous, but I also feel so blessed because I know him as a friend and a dude, and I've met him in real life. So yeah, you guys can be jealous. I've met the Mewtwo. I've met the Mewtwo.
I'm jealous.
Dude, you should be. And I don't even like to do the whole rub people's noses in it, but like, brother, Dead Mewtwo is
Yes,
a
hello.
fire dude.
Yes, hello, Dead Mewtwo, how are you? I'm in the middle of telling a story about German internet history of a man called Rainer Winkler. Yes, shall I proceed?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for asking. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, no!
So, later on, it was revealed that Rainer wasn't just active on YouTube, but also had an account on the Hub. You know what the Hub is, right?
I do not know what the hub is. Thank you for asking.
The Corn Hub.
Oh yes, Prawn Hub. Yes. Okay.
As well as a hamster account.
Gotta get in that wheel, brother. Gotta get in that hamster wheel.
Keep calm.
Yes, exactly. Where he shared some sexual desires of him.
Oh no!
Yeah. Anyway, he also showed up with his, well, let's call it girlfriend.
Wasn't my time.
With his girlfriend, I mean a rubber doll.
Oh, okay, a
So-
very real friend, if you will.
Yes, a pleasure doll. to
This.
Put it plainly. And this is a quote of him saying, "Du geiles Stück, du," which basically means "you horny piece, you," speaking to the doll.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wow! Wow! Big wow!
He's quite. Yeah, he's quite the individual. So, what's next? There's so much.
It sounds like an epic saga in there, ever.
I'll keep it plain and simple. They are the next or the most important or the next important thing is lawsuits. He got what's it called? Charged with assault
Of course, I would imagine.
because he attacked a hater with a flashlight. And another person with a brick. He threw a brick at them. And, well, he got charged 2 years in prison. However, they had a second hearing. Because, yeah, they had a second hearing, basically. And in that hearing, all of the haters gathered outside the courtroom and celebrated,
Oh
stating
no!
that he'll be in prison even longer. And they started drinking, and the guy who got assaulted, who was about to testify, he drank as well,
No!
quite a bit actually. Yeah, against him. He had to testify against Reiner. And he drank quite a lot, so he had to testify completely drunk.
Oh my
Which,
gosh. How is that even possible? How is that allowed?
Well, he's not a minor, so it is allowed, but it's quite stupid because it has resulted in Rainer's punishment being reduced to 1 year on prohibition.
No, sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
brother. On a quick update, I do need to use the restroom soon. So as soon as we're in a safe spot, I definitely need to take a break. I'm on him.
I've got you.
I've got you.
Okay, then I'll continue once we're done with the break.
Yes, please, because this is such a crazy story. Like, oh my gosh.
Yes, I'm somewhat of a well. I'm well versed in the microcosm, the phenomenon that is the law call, and Rainer is such a law call.
Now, where was I?
Yes, I'm somewhat of a law call scholar, if you might say.
Dude, I love that. Fight for your life.
I'm dead, so
I'm so sorry. I meant to survive, or not survive you, but bring you back.
yeah, no worries.
Ah! Come on, flyers, come at me. Okay, I got one. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Feel like he's up top. Yep. Okay, I think he's gone. Okay, I think we're in a safe spot where I can use the restroom real quick. Holy crap, I can't hold it any longer. I've been holding it for like 10 minutes because the story is so interesting. Ah! Okay, I'll see you guys in 2.2. I'm going to take a quick little break, and then I got 15 punishment push-ups coming your way.
So, there's Mewtwo. How are you liking the story so far? Is the German culture speaking to you, or is it just a little too much?
Alright. I am back of Fish of Tricks. I am back of Fish of Tricks, brother. So wait, continue with your story because it is insane.
Don't you want to do punishment push-ups first?
No, thank you. I forgot. Oh my gosh, Kate. Literally taking a week off and ever that literally has put me at a deficit for that. Oh my gosh, Kate. You guys. So punishment push-up cam is up. Thank you for reminding me, brother Hans. I'm on it right now. Got 15 punishment push-ups coming your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Woo-hoo. You're a good dude, brother Hans. You're a good dude. I have 100 trillion% forgot. That's why I'm a creature of habit. If I do the same thing, then I remember.
Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So I left off where Rainer was charged for assault, resulting in 2 years in prison,
Woof.
which led. However, there was a rehearsal with a guy who got drunk and testified against him, which resulted in Rainer only getting 1 year on prohibition.
Okay.
The guy who testified against Rainer got so drunk he actually started getting in trouble with the police and
What?
had to spend the night at the rehab's cell. Yeah,
Like,
we have like little cells where drunk or high people can rest for the night and
sober
go
up.
out the next day. Yeah.
Wow.
So to get better cards at the court and pay a decent judge. No, what was it called? Lawyer. Rainer sold his house, the Dragon's Den.
Oh, I'm gonna die. I died. He sold his house, though.
Okay. Yes, with the money spent, he of course spent it on the expenses for the trial, but he also spent it on a new graphics card.
No!
Mind you, he doesn't have a home yet. He has to leave his home because he sold it, and he spends his money on a graphics card, as well as a VR headset.
No, dude, like, I mean, like, I know, like, I sometimes, like, will do, like, frivolous spending or things like that, like, very rarely, but I mean, like, especially with me not working right now, I mean, like, my frivolous spending comes from, like, oh, I want to get, like, a treat at the grocery store, and I feel like it's too frivolous to get a treat at the grocery store versus, like, you know, even with, like, the whole, what was it, Borderlands, Game of the Year edition. It's only $8, but I still reached out to Kevin and I was like, "Hey, is it all right if I get this?" And ever because a VR with like court money? No. Wow! Wow!
It wasn't court money. It was the money he got from selling his house, which he used some of it for court, and the rest for a VR headset and a graphics card. But he doesn't have a home. You have to keep that in mind. He sold his house, and he did not take care of getting a home.
Oh no!
The last thing he bought was a car, which was a Ford Ranger, which is quite a big car.
Thank you.
Ford Ranger, quite a big car, and not a lot of people have it, and it's quite easy to detect. So, at that time, he actually had a girlfriend.
Like an actual not strawberry flavored girlfriend?
Yes, an actual girlfriend. However,
Wow, who wants to climb that summit, baby? I mean, some people,
However.
I don't know, maybe their defects match their awesome? I don't know, hopefully. However you said.
Yes, Rainer proceeded to park at her house with this quite obvious, easy to detect, easy to discern Ford Ranger,
Oh, I tried to get you.
resulting in her address getting leaked because someone saw the Ford Ranger at her house,
No.
knowing that it is most likely Rainer's Ford Ranger.
No.
And shortly after, he didn't have a girlfriend.
No, I get that, and I get that like that kind of stuff can happen a lot easier than people give it credibility for. Like I've even heard like posting pictures like just like of outside of your house. You know what I mean? Like people can like be like, "Oh, they use the stars to geolocate like where you are and that kind of stuff." It's like, "Oh, oh no. Oh no."
Yes, so he gets kicked out of her house, and it decides that he'll drive through Germany and sleep at hotels because he still has quite a lot of money left from selling his house. By the way, what they did with this house was the village or the town demolished it, just broke it all down and decided to not do anything with it. Yeah.
Wow.
So he decided to drive around Germany sleeping in hotels like a bum. At least he could afford hotels, but still.
But still.
Yeah. The only problem is his Ford Ranger. As soon as they saw a hotel with a Ford Ranger at the parking slot, they
No.
would they would proceed to give the hotel bad reviews, like stuff like nice ambience, a great place, but there's an ogre in the lounge throwing with feces. 1 star.
It's like so wild because it's like I mean like the hotel is trying to provide like an equal opportunity for it's like okay, it doesn't necessarily matter your like creed or your background. It's like we want to be able to provide a service for anybody that comes to the doors. But it's crazy how like just accepting someone where they might have no idea what's going on with this guy and they're never, but they accept him and then all of a sudden they get flooded with these like bad reviews. I don't know. I feel like I'm not down with that. It's like I would rather like you somehow like direct message the hotel and be like, "Hey, you're providing a service for an absolutely horrible individual," and that kind of stuff versus like trolling their review because the hotel like I mean the hotel's just trying to like be a hotel and not be discriminatory and try and provide a service for anybody and everybody, you know what I mean, within reason. It's like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, sure, but that was the intention, right? They didn't. They kind of. They hate Rainer, but they really enjoy his being, like making fun of him. Yeah, but that's not all they did. They also started ordering pizzas and
Sure.
packages to the hotel without a name. So that was also infuriating for the delivery services for payments not received, as well as calling like.
Well, because like how you said, it's like, I mean, if they're doing something where it's like you have to put in your debit card information and you have to pay for it and that's one thing and that kind of stuff. But like, if it's like ask for cash and upon delivery and that kind of stuff, if the person isn't going to accept the cash for delivery and it's like, yeah, that would definitely mess you up.
Yes, so this resulted in Rainer being blacklisted on almost every hotel.
No, sure. I'd believe it.
Yeah. So most of the times he just slept in his Ford Ranger. And that's basically it. He also his YouTube account and his Cornhub account and his hamster account, I believe, got deleted. So he had like not that much income. But nowadays he streams or makes TikToks and is quite successful at that. it was estimated that he does around 5,000 euros a month, which is really good, like double what is
Wow.
double the medium income. But other than that, he kind of died down. He isn't that public anymore. He only does TikTok, and that's about it. So that's the state of that. He has no family, no friends, no work, and just TikToks, gets his income that way. And everywhere he goes, he gets recognized as Dragon Lord. And yeah, that's the state of that.
That's so wild. Because, I mean, even as reprehensible as his story may be, it's like he's still doing better off than I'm doing, which is kind of makes me frustrated. Because I like to try and operate with some integrity. With some integrity. And it's like, but I don't know, man. That's genuinely a crazy saga of a story. Like, I don't even know how to fully process that. Like,
Yeah. What was even more funny is everybody on the internet who's German probably knows about Dragonlord, but other than that, most people over the age of 40 don't know him until he was in the news for his charges, for his lawsuit.
sure.
And at that time, my father came to me and said, "Do you know Dragonlord?"
Oh no.
I was really surprised. I was really surprised, and I said,
No,
"Oh,
sure.
yes, of course I know. Of course I know him. How do you know him?" Well, he's in the news. He's like a YouTuber, and he has a lawsuit for assault. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy story. And recently, I showed him um, on YouTube a summary of what Dragonlord is all about,
Wasn't even close.
which was really funny.
Dude, that's awesome. And it's like, it's weird how, like, that kind of stuff works, where, like, something is more you have to be in the private sector, you have to be in the know from the area that it's, like, in, versus, when something gets, like, enough acclaim or, like, enough public notoriety that you're like, oh my gosh, even my dad knows who this dude is.
Not only that, I actually, like a year ago or 2 years ago, I got recommended an English YouTuber summarizing the events of Rainer Winkler.
Interstrix.
Yeah, so he has like international fame now, which is crazy.
Which I get, like, there's kind of like this, I don't know, I feel like there's two sides of that where people are
Now where
both,
was I?
how do I say this? Where it's like, I feel like we all have a desire to understand more about, like, things that have happened, even if it's from, like, oh, we want to see a train crash happen and that kind of stuff. It's like, but then, like, are we giving them more life and giving them more prosperity by talking about them, or are we informing people more by talking about them? But there's
Well,
an audience. There's an audience for sure.
It's just it's quite fascinating, the local phenomenon, and it's mostly just entertainment, right? It's just people having a laugh at the expense of others.
Yes, I would agree with that.
So, do you want to hear another story of another German
Yes,
local?
of course, brother Hans. My only
Yes.
only wish is that I knew more fluent German so I could have you just say it in German. It's
Yeah,
my
okay.
only
Well,
wish.
all right. So, this is the story of a young boy, a miner called Lukas Heil.
Okay.
He was a young boy in whatever state, I don't know. But he, of course, like every young guy, his dream was being rich and famous from YouTube. And especially playing Minecraft. So he streamed a bit, and he actually, after some time, gained a lot of traction. People tuned in quite regularly at high numbers, like sometimes even 1,000 people.
Ooh, beautiful. By
Yes,
beautiful.
which was quite surprising, right? Came to a surprise. He was really happy. He didn't have a lot of social contacts and thought that all of his viewers were his friends. What he didn't know was most people watched him ironic.
Yes.
Yeah. He thought they were all his friends. He was so happy to be live and talk to them until one guy asked him for his phone number and address on stream. Yes,
Oh.
just a message from a viewer, and he gladly shared it. Very gladly shared it.
Oh no.
Um,
I even feel iffy sharing my Discord because I know it's just a Discord and that kind of stuff, but it's like, but I still try to like keep like open communications because I want people to know that like all may, none must, all that kind of stuff. But like, oh, your address and your actual phone number?
yeah, yeah. So, um, of course, it was his house telephone with the number he gave, and his mother would always pick up the phone, and she was quite angry with him. And even a few times, people showed up at the house at the front door and asked if they'd be able to come in and say hello, which was of course declined.
Of course.
Yes, yes. So that's that. It wasn't really that horrible as like Rainer, but it was still quite bad. One day he decided to stream his Minecraft world, and in that Minecraft world,
Oh
he
no.
saw a lot of hate symbols, specifically from a time shortly after the Weimar Republic,
Okay.
which, if you know your history,
do
is
not.
the Third Reich. The Third Reich started after the Weimar Republic.
Oh no.
So those hate symbols are quite something. Like, they are quite plainly illegal in Germany to display. A lot of
Interest
games had to censor that. But he just not just like one hate symbol, like a lot of them. Everywhere you go, you can see like the cross, right? I don't want to mention it because then this video might get age restricted.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate the self-awareness for that because I don't
Yeah,
mind touching on sensitive subjects, but it's like I do appreciate anyone who's self-aware enough to be like, maybe not.
Yes. So he got messaged by a woman whose grandma died in a concentration camp, specifically Auschwitz.
Oof.
Yes, she urged him to take down the video, which he declined. She then started to get legal actions against him to take down the video. After which, after receiving a letter from her lawyer, he did bring down the video, or take down the video. However, shortly after, on another stream of his, he insulted the lady,
No.
saying, yes, saying
No.
that he wishes for her demise, and what happened to her grandma was deserved, and all that stuff.
Stop. Like, I mean, like, okay, I get, like, okay, not even saying that this is okay or excusable, but I get when people do the whole, like, I'm like 10 or 12. I have no idea how the real world works or like how my actions truly affect other people. But man, like I don't know, dude. Even like I don't know. It's like I get everybody's born with a heart and everybody's born with like that kind of stuff. But like, man, that would like even just like trying to say that in a funny ha 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 kind of world, that would mess. That would mess with my head. I would be like, yeah, no, I'm the worst person ever.
Yeah, he was 17
Oh.
at the time.
Barf.
Yeah, and that's around that story. He later got bullied a lot that he took down his channel, or I believe even his channel got taken down or something.
Yeah,
He's
I
never
wouldn't
around
blame
anymore.
them. That's definitely a reason to take down a channel.
Yeah. That's we want to hide behind this house because he does a lot of damage.
Okay. And behind the house,
So
boss.
just shoot him, and when he shoots, hide. I believe you'll do the most damage with your cloud kill.
My cloud. Oh, okay. I usually stick to my pistol and that kind of stuff, and so now that I'm out of the pistol, oh, I'm out of both pistols. Oh, yep. Oh, I opened up the garbage can. My shield got broken.
You don't. Yeah. I believe there was another guy who actually was an imposter.
Like a catfish?
Yeah, he pretended to be a Bible channel.
Oh no. I like that's not even my gig. Like I'm not I don't know. I'm more agnostic, if anything, if maybe a little bit atheist and whatever. It's like, but oh, I'm sorry, you do not use the good word of the Lord as your cover for a catfish. I am sorry. That's top C of if there exists a hell, you're going to it.
Well, okay. He was streaming on the same platform as Rainer was, and his shtick was that he blessed people who mentioned viewers mentioned someone who they wanted to be blessed, and he would proceed to bless them.
Wow.
However, yes. However, the guys in the stream would mention not so nice people, to say the least. The same people who, same people who led Germany in the time where the previous guy's hate symbols were from.
I like that you phrased it as the previous guy.
And
Very, very broad blanket, but we know who. We know who.
yes.
Yes.
Also, equip the Lady Fist. We got that as mission reward.
Lady Fist?
Yes.
Does it have nails?
I believe so. No.
No? You said I believe so, no?
No. I refrain. Anyway, it's a gun we received. You wanna equip that. It has a little bit low base damage, but
Okay.
it has 800% crit damage.
Okay, I like all those words. So let's do back. I also have 2 level ups, I think. And with the level ups, I should probably stay in my one tree. So we're going to do Blight Phoenix twice. Get both those level ups underway. And then for guns, okay, I don't want this. Lady Fist. What does it look like?
It's a pistol.
Juicy Flacker, Smooth, Burst. Oh, I see it.
A blue pistol, yeah.
Okay, so there's that one, and then this is a shotgun, which I do like the shotguns, but I just feel like this one has not been doing very hot for me. And so orange is better than blue, yeah?
You have to look at the level.
Okay, level 19 versus this one is a level 16. Oh, level
You
20?
you carry that low level on you?
Shh, don't tell my brother Hans. Don't tell my brother Hans. I'm a low level baby. I'm a low level baby. Okay, so that means I should
Uh,
get rid of. How do I? Oh, I can't drop it.
You can drop it. Triangle or Y.
Well, like I try to do Y, and it's like yeah, nah. It doesn't even give me as an
Well,
option.
no, it should work.
It says Y, and then instead of being like blue lit up and that kind of stuff for drop, it's gray for drop. I don't know if maybe
What?
there's like another menu I need to go into. Okay, wait. I think I got it. Okay, okay. Don't tell brother Hans. Don't tell brother Hans. Okay, so let's drop that. I ain't gonna use that. Facilitating leverage. 16. Yeah, no. Level 13. Yeah, no. Bye. Level 13. Yeah, bye. Anything that's 16. Yeah. Sorry, we ain't talking anymore. We can try and pretend to be friends. Level 8? Don't tell brother Hans I have a level 8 weapon in my backpack. Shh, don't tell him. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Alright, I have 2 weapons for you.
You do. Oh! Wait, is it this one?
Both of those.
The barrel room sealer as well as the leather Gatling gun. Okay, I'm gonna have to get used to that because I'm a shotty and pistol guy, so the automatic weapons are a little weird for me. But I'm down.
I'm a monster.
If brother Hans recommends it, I'm down.
But you didn't see what she did to her mother. I had to restrain Angel's power. You get that? I had to.
And I'm sure he had to exploit her for profit and power, too. Don't listen, Vault Hunter. He killed Angel long before you pulled the plug.
Big starry eyes, scary.
Don't you dare speak about my daughter. Lilith has quite a little mouth on her, doesn't she? And as it turns out, when that iridium is pumping through her body, I can stab her over and over, and it just heals right back up. I'm told it's agonizing. Oh, shit.
Even close.
Son of a bitch. We're coming, Lil.
That wasn't so
Good night, honey. Good night, baby, honey, baby, boo boo child. Good night, honey, baby, honey. Good night.
Yeah, so he blessed really bad people and pretended to not know them.
Sure.
And another story of his was that some guy asked if he could bless gay people. To which he replied that no, the blessing wouldn't work.
I mean, like, Kate,
He
if I respect people respect like my choices and things like that in life, I've got to respect their choices and what they believe in life. You know what I mean? I think that's only fair and that kind of stuff. It's like,
Yes.
but ouch. I don't know, man. That cuts real deep, Shrek. That cuts real deep just now.
mind you, he only said it to get trolls. Yes, it was all just an act. The reason I'll give shortly. He said that even he talked to his pastor and he confirmed that that blessings don't work on gay people.
That's insane.
Yeah. This Bible channel actually Rainer Winkler, also Dragon Lord, was the #1 streamer on the platform
Yuck.
until the Bible channel came over, and then he was the #1. He overtook Rainer, which Rainer really did not like. He
Sure.
he was really upset. And one day they had a call with each other where Rainer wanted to pressure him, the Bible channel, into deleting his account, saying that all the people who watch him only are trolls and he doesn't have any real fans and it's like fruitless
That's when all the iridium he's
and
posted
everything.
videos pass. That must be where the warrior's buried. Get back to Sanctuary. It's time
Yeah.
to get ready
So
for the assault.
later on, the jokes for the Survival Channel got really stale, and people would just on his voice calls shout Turkish people out of Germany, which really infuriated him and started to bore him, which is the reason he stopped doing it. And on his last video, he said that he only made this Bible channel to annoy Rainer.
Oh, which that like ties into the Rhina story and that kind of stuff, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It
It's
was
like it's crazy people seeing like opportunity in there, in like okay, well this is going on. It's like I might as well like make some sort of like money off of that thing and ever, but that's still so crazy, dude.
Never hurts to know more about the man.
Big
you're
yuck.
killing.
No,
While you're in the
no, we won't do
trenches,
this mission.
grab
We
whatever
won't do
files
this
you
mission.
can on Jack.
It's Jack
yes.
Echoes.
Yeah, it's just collecting echoes. That's quite boring.
That's something you saying that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
I trust you as the Borderlands 2 expert.
Yeah. So this was the Bible channel. That was Lucas Heil and Rainer. Other than that, I only know of English-speaking lore calls.
That's okay. It's like people's ability to retain that kind of information always like surprises me, and so it's like if you ever have other stories that you want to share, it's like I don't know if you know of someone called Mr. Ballin. He's usually pretty prolific and like a lot of people know about him. But I love
Mr.
listening to
Ball.
his stories.
Mr. Bong?
It's like Ballin, like Ballen.
Oh, I don't know the guy.
You should check him out, dude. It's like what he says, like for his intro and that kind of stuff is like, if you like hearing stories about the strange, dark, and mysterious, and there, it's like, oh, and he delivers. Like, there's so many of them that I'm like,
Few years back, I won
I
two prizes in Max's Underdog.
I don't even know how my brain can comprehend this. But then at the same time, Kevin and I have fallen asleep to him telling stories so many times that we once tried listening to him in the car while we were using a rental car in Colorado, and we had to change it because we were both, as we were driving, falling asleep, and we were like, okay, you cannot do that while you're driving. And there never. But he's awesome. I would definitely recommend Mr. Ballin to anybody. He's got some amazing stories. He has such a knack and such a way of being able to like express and tell a story, and ever like he's excellent. Excellent.
Alright, I might check him out.
Schmaybe.
Yeah. So, locals.
Nice.
The primordial loco is a guy with, or woman with the nickname Christian.
Oh, I know about Chris Chan. I know about
Okay.
Chris Chan for sure. Holy
Would
crap.
have surprised me if not, yeah.
I mean like
Okay.
I feel like if most people who spend like any amount of like normal time on the internet don't know about Chris Chan, I would be very, very, very surprised. Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay, so we skip this one. Do you know of a guy called Phil Burnell?
I don't think so, to be honest.
Okay, his channel is called Dark Side Phil,
Dark Side
and
Phil.
Now where was
yes. He is a former fighting game professional, and he is quite or was he is quite unbearable,
Okay.
to say the least. When he plays games, he has a Let's Play channel. When he plays games and is struggling in some sorts, he always blames the game instead of his own shortcomings.
Sure.
Yeah,
And I'm king like my shortcoming first versus like maybe the game after,
yeah, which is maybe a little more healthy. The ideal would be in between, right? The
Yes.
game can like be bullshit at times, but you are just as likely to not have understood something or made a mistake somewhere in. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
So where
Healthy
was
in
I?
between.
So there was a lot of talk about Phil Bonnell being called the pig roach because he snorts a lot on his videos and streams, which resembles the sound of a pig,
No, sure.
and a roach because he has been active on content making for a, quite a lot of time, and he hasn't been able to, or the community, the hater community, wasn't able to actually end his career, to say. Some of his haters are, or were, they aren't around anymore that much, they're quite psychotic. They
Oh no.
really wanted to end his career, and in turn ended their own community for being so toxic and so elitist. Anyone who'd make fun of Phil or videos about Phil, they'd just strike it down or claim not anything not made by them, or especially by one guy who led these people. So he got exiled of the community.
Oh no.
That guy, that hater, for being just unbearable and a pain in the ass. Yeah, about Phil. He will probably be known at the end of time for the guy that jerked it on stream.
Oh no. Oh
That will
no.
be his legacy. Yes.
No.
He,
Dude, no. I'm too nervous to even like to try and like do the sneaky bottle pee and that kind of stuff or whatever like on stream. Much less like, I don't know, man. It's like I don't even have excuses for it. It's like I get the whole like when nature calls, but like I don't know, man. My brain is just so not there. Even with all my talk of like, ooh, nakey jakey and blah blah, like what people probably think I'm like super horn dog 5000 for that kind of stuff. My brain's not even actually in that kind of space where people. It's like I just can't imagine be like, all right, you guys, I gotta take a break real quick, and then forget to turn my break screen on, and then something is. Oh man, I God bless and ever anybody who thinks that they could actually come back from that. It would be over for me. It would just be over and that kind of stuff. It's like I'm like, yep, I can't do anything in this world anymore. It's over and I'm done.
that would be most people's reaction, actually.
I would think, right?
Yeah, but he's the pig roach, you remember? He is unkillable.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So what happened was he started his stream, and left it on his. There was no audio, first of all, but he left it on. Yeah.
Oh no, I was just gonna comment. Keep going.
Yeah, sure. Comment.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm like, which still, it's like I don't know. Visuals are just as bad as there being audio, which like thank God there wasn't audio, but still.
Yeah. So the stream started, and he had his camera on,
No.
and and you could. It only showed his face, right? But it was quite
Very obvious.
Very obvious what he was doing.
No. That's like literally like my nightmare fuel, because I know it's something that like most people engage in or most people do to some respect, you know what I mean? It's like, but it's like that's such a private thing that like my brain wouldn't even be activated for that during a live stream. It's like I couldn't even comprehend that. Okay, before we continue this crazy ass adventure, I'm sorry, dude, I do need to use the restroom again real quick, and I refuse to do it on the live stream. I refuse. And never. So I'm gonna give you guys a be right back screen, and I'm gonna remember that when I get back, I gotta do 15 punishment push-ups, and I'll see you guys in 2.2. Okay?
Yes, spanked tonight. Exactly. And also, fancy seeing you here. How are you? All right, you guys. I am back. Thank you so much for giving me the kindness, the patience, and the grace to take that little break in the first place. Hey, what's up? It's your boy. Yes, son. Ain't no time in this baby. It's time for punishment push-ups. Let's get those push-ups underway. Let's get the push-up cam on. It's still working. Beautiful. I'll kind of scooch a little bit over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Bazinga. Bazinga. Flopamalations. We have a bang tonight in the audience, baby. Big kisses. Big kisses. Fist bump, fist bump, fist bump. Big kisses. I know you're usually here for the Cyberpunk stream, so thank you so much for joining us on the Borderlands 2. He says, in my opinion, the visuals are completely worse than just audio. Laugh out loud. With audio, you can give an excuse. Not a good one, but still laugh out loud with the visual. You really... you can't really do anything about that. I agree, dude. I agree. Like, that's... like, honestly, that's literally my worst fears realized 5,000 is the idea that, like... I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. And I agree with you, Bang, tonight. I agree with you. Brother Hans is over there.
Carson. What was that noise? It sounded like some Hyperion screw trying to pump me for info.
Gotta get to the Brother Hans.
Like that, brother? Sure
Yes, welcome back.
Thank you, brother. You're a good dude. excellent crow.
Kettle's after the treasure too? Crap.
Yes. So
Hyperion goon, more bent than a bull.
right before he
Promise to cause the
finished
Hyperion friendship
to
gulag.
say, it's such a funny face he makes. It's hilarious.
No, because I mean, like, I don't like. Hey, I get when people are in their carnal mode, they maybe make not the most exquisite faces, but man, it can be goofy. It can be. Oh no.
Yeah, he closes his eyes, looks up with the smallest mouth wide open.
No. No. This is like this is information I don't want. Oh man.
Oh, man.
There's so many people out there that I'm like, I do not want to know what your O face is, and that's one of them for sure.
Yes, another interesting fact about him, which isn't really to laugh at, but yes, he had a series where he tried some food he ate, and it was always fast food.
Sure.
And one time he said he'd make something himself, something more healthy, and I believe he made stuff like mac and cheese. So not exactly that healthy.
Sure.
But he claimed that he was eating quite diverse and healthy. He claimed that he was on a healthy diet, to say the least. Didn't look like it because he was also a little overweight,
Sure.
or quite overweight, but not as bad as Rainer Winkler. However, turned out that he developed gout.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's of course quite disturbing for someone who claims to have a healthy diet.
Yes, sir.
But all we see is of him eating junk food and fatty stuff. So yeah, it didn't surprise a lot of people. But it's of course a pretty shitty disease.
Yes. I've known
Yeah.
people who have gout, and it is not something that's amazing.
Yes, exactly. The last thing I'll mention about him. First off, I love his Dark Souls 2 playthrough because he's just hilariously bad. He would like play with a shield and block every attack, and when he runs out of stamina, he wonders why the block doesn't work.
And you're like, dude, that's how blocking works, brother.
Yes, and sometimes when enemies hit like a dead zone or he doesn't put a shield soon enough, he also says the block doesn't work and the game is bugged and all.
And you're like, no, dude, no.
Yeah, that's also a common quote of him, where people quote him bugged X mechanics, like bugged food mechanics or bugged game mechanics or bugged divorce mechanics or marriage mechanics. That's like the most common joke someone who knows Phil Burnell does. So the last thing I'll mention is that he is in quite the debt, financial debt. He filed for bankruptcy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the reason for that is he had a credit card, which he stressed out until it got locked, and then he got another credit card to pay the debt, which is of course like does nothing and just puts him in a lot more debt.
Yes.
Despite that, he played a mobile game called WWE Champions.
World Wrestling Champions?
Yes.
Wow.
It's a gacha mobile game where you're incentivized to spend a lot of money. It's a puzzle game even, like Candy Crush or so.
That's so
And
weird for WWE, a Candy Crush style game. That's so bizarre. I mean, there's a market
Yes,
for
yes.
everything, but like, holy crap, man. The risk you take on that kind of a market. Let's hear you,
so
little bugger.
You're incentivized to spend a lot of money. And there was a account called like I don't know, Phil something, and people thought it or believed it was him, and they calculated how much money would have been spent on that account, which resulted in like tens of thousands of dollars being spent on this mobile game. And yes, because his bookings got leaked, where a lot of his whole fucking his whole transactions on his bank account got leaked. So people knew what he was spending his money on, which was a lot of DoorDash
Sure.
and a lot of microtransactions. So he spent a lot of money on this game, and people fans especially were quite upset because he's called the e-beggar because he
No.
would always
That's
he would always
e-begging, but then
always-
you're also like getting plenty of DoorDash and ever. Oh man.
Yes, he would always complain about his situation and says stuff like he doesn't know how he'd survive the next month or pay rent and such
Stop.
to bait out donations from his fans.
Break us out of here if I tell you, right?
Oh, that drives me so nuts. Because it's like, I mean, anybody who's been in dire straits before, like, knows how it is to actually be in dire straits. And, like,
When do we bust out of here?
oh, I just hate the idea of taking advantage of people's heartstrings when 9 times out of 10 I want to just pretend like everything's cool, even if it's not cool.
Heard of that Mowgli guy. Small
Yeah. So he would always bait his viewers into giving him money based on guilt or pity or some sort. So he said that yes, he does or did play WWE Champions. However, he claimed to not be the account that was said to be him,
Okay.
and that which was of course or so is suspected to be a lie. But regardless, so he said that he would stop playing it and admitted that he was addicted, and these games are quite exploitative, right? Mobile
Sure.
games especially.
Yes, sir.
And said that he stopped and doesn't do it anymore. Until one day, he started stream, and his phone was on, and it laid on
no.
the desk next. It laid on the desk next to him, on camera for everyone to see, and people quickly realized that it was what was shown on his mobile screen
No.
was the the home screen of the WWE Champions.
Wow.
So he quite clearly lied.
Wow. Even like with Bang Tonight and they were saying like playing the new game, WWE 2K25 wrestling game with new graphics and that kind of stuff. It's like, I would love to see that, because my only experience with a WWE game was back in the early 90s, like early 90s, playing with some like friends, and I felt like I'm like, this is the ultimate, this is the peak of gaming and that kind of stuff. And so I'd be curious to see what it's like nowadays. But a mobile WWE app, like, that's insanity to me. Not insanity,
Yes.
but like, I feel like it's like, how do you WWE mobile app and also make it so it's satisfying to the people that are looking for that WWE experience without it being just like, oh, you like Tetris and ever, so have you thought about Tetris but like with WWE skin?
And don't forget you have to spend a lot of money.
I don't like that. Like, I mean, like, I'm all about like investing in a game in the sense of like, okay, so you have a FromSoft game or something like that, because FromSoft is someone I definitely put a lot of stake in, where I'm like, okay, you guys create awesome games, I'm down with giving you every single cent of my dollar and ever for it, but like, I want to invest in what they created versus like investing in a perpetual idea of what they've created. It's like, I don't like the whole like, oh well, we could make this a really cool game, but we want you to pay us in advance for it potentially being a cool game. I'm like, no, just show me a cool game, and I'm like, yeah, take all my money, take all my money.
Yes, so even with a game like Smite being free and all, there is actually a pack available for like $20 to $30 or euros, actually, where you get every character and every future character released.
Like, I don't know,
Especially
it's like
additionally some extra goodies as well. Like, it's a really good value pack, and you just basically buy a game for that price, having unlocked every character ever to be released. With like at launch at the start of open beta, it were like 50 characters, but Smite 1 had like 130 or 140 characters, which is a lot of value.
that is, and like, I don't know if that means that they're undervaluing their company or if they're like overvaluing like what people will pay, because like, I don't know, man, it's like, teach their own. It's like, I don't have a business and everywhere, it's like things like that, you know what I mean? So it's like, teach your own on how they're gonna run their business, but like, I would rather make it like equal opportunity for any game players. I just don't like the idea of paying to win or paying to have an advantage. Not okay with that.
Well, it's up to balancing, right? Newer character are more sometimes not balanced well, but you'd have on both teams someone playing the character, so it would even out.
Sure. It's just so
Yeah.
crazy.
Also, next patch they will be nerfing my girl, Relix, which is quite sad. I want. Oh, Elayuda! Wow, that's insane. That's insane.
I'm good. I'm so good. I'm playing dead. I'm just playing
I'm
dead.
sorry. No, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. I was just so in awe about the Layuda.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, I thought like I maybe might be able to grab it like last second, but I was like, Hoigwai says, he's alive! Yes, sir, I'm alive and I'm back and I'm streaming. Thank you everybody for giving me last weekend off. That way I could properly celebrate the beautiful, the amazing, the gorgeous Shadow Kevin. But I am definitely... Are you behind me? Oh, you are! It's Brother Hans Maxim 24! Brother Hans Maxim. Brother Hans. Look at him. Look at that dude. Brother.
So, do you want to do you want the best sniper in the game?
Do you think you could do better with the best sniper?
We can dupe it.
Okay, hear me out. I think I'm going to fall back, even if it's not in my best interest. I think I'm going to fall back on pistols and shotguns. And that's me being
Alright.
so honest with you, brother.
Yeah, no problem.
But thank you. Thank you for being so kind to offer that, because you're a good dude to offer the best sniper, but I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to just keep doing what I do, because that's how you son do. Also,
Yes,
Bang
and
Tonight
also-
says, sorry, just wanted to read this real quick. Bang Tonight says, even the console versions of WWE games have microtransactions, pay to win, BS. The new game, game mode called Island, where you can pay $100 to get max level with no grind. I mean, like, I mean, I get that companies have to have their hustle, or like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not just here to say like you can't do that if people are willing to pay it and that's what they want to do to have fun. But like, I don't know. I genuinely thrive on like when I've put in the amount of time, the amount of hours, the amount of practice into something where I'm like, okay, even though I'm not the best, I feel like I can hold my own with honor versus feeling like I've just paid to have the best weapons, best defenses, and that kind of stuff. God bless. God bless. But that's just not my gig. Sorry, brother Hans.
Yeah,
As you were
first-
saying, brother, I'm sorry.
Yes, first of all, warm welcome to Hoigwai.
Hells
How
yes.
are you? And secondly, my opinion on these microtransactions is these kind of microtransactions incentivize bad game design. They deliberately make it a chore to incentivize spending money to not play the game, which they designed to be like a lot of time consuming. And yes, like I said, it incentivizes bad game design.
That's a beautiful way to put that, brother, because that's exactly how it is. It's like, I don't know, there's something remarkable about a game just like releasing itself and being like, okay, play it, learn it, as you as a player get better at it, versus it being something where it's like, you don't even have to know the game. It's like you can just pay and then like just automatically be better at the game. That's a good way to put that. The micropay is incentivize bad gameplay. You're a smart dude, brother Hans. You're a smart dude.
Yes, so we don't really need to speak to all these people. They just give us a little bit of stuff. But I'd like a new shield, so we will talk to Zed.
Okay.
I ain't the best with words, but I just want you to know I'm rooting for you out there. Jack kicked me out of my home back in Firestone. It's about time he got what's coming to him. Here, thought you could use this.
Oh, hells yeah.
I'll take it.
Hey, I got a
That is way better than my previous shield.
for you.
Alright, I wasn't actually finished with the story about Phil Burnell yet.
Please, finish the
So,
story, brother.
Yes. Yes, so he filed for bankruptcy. His transactions on his bank account got leaked. And he had to talk to a like a government agent to or a financial expert to determine his expenses.
Okay.
And they made these actually. It was a phone call, and that got leaked as well.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And
It's so
in the
crazy how
phone
that can
call-
get leaked. Like, oh, that makes me like nervous to do anything in reality, not because I'm like, oh, I'd have like some sort of nefarious thing that like, oh, then they leaked Isaiah's son's phone call with Toys R Us. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, but just still, it's just like, just the feeling of like nothing can be private or, ooh, big yuck.
Yes, and in that phone call, they, of course, had the financial expert, IZ, and the government agent, and as well as people who IZ owed interest to because of his credit card debt and all that. And one person just claimed to be a person of interest, and there were a lot of listeners, but some person pretended to be a person who Phil owed interest to, but it was actually a troll. And he especially pointed out that he wanted to know what in the call. So let me back up a bit. In the call, she asked Phil what he determines by business expenses. So what he put under business expenses. And Phil said everything that would have to do with the setup, the recording, and the games itself, like cameras, capture cards, buying the game, having a subscription to a game, and he also included microtransactions for a game.
No.
Yes, so he basically put all of his microtransactions addictions on his mobile games into business expense.
No.
And the agent didn't know any better and just ran with it. So he got really lucky, and the troll wanted to pinpoint his cheeky little move, and asked about what he determines to why he determines microtransactions to be business expenses, which Bill called the person out to believing they are not a person who he owes interest to, but instead is a troll. So, which he was right about. So he got dismissed, and he covered his own ass. He got away with it, to say.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite crazy. Also, his debt is around $100,000, I believe.
That's insane. Like, that's absolutely crazy. It's like, I don't even know how people get like themselves worked into those kind of like corners. Like, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Dude, so crazy. I love that you know this kind of stuff. Oh.
Yes, in Phil's earlier days, where he was a fighting game pro, he was known to shit talk a lot and be insulting to other players. To the point where a guy confronted him directly and had said that they'd have a problem if he continues his behavior. To which he didn't say it that nice and gentle.
Sure.
So what Phil did is he said that he's sorry that he's an alcoholic, and that he behaves like that when he's I don't know if he says in withdrawal or when he's drunk, and starts crying.
Oh no. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm a heartstrings guy, but I'm like one of those people that since I am a heartstrings guy, when I feel like people are like faking it, it's like I feel like I have a hard time being like, oh, it's like I don't know. It's like I feel like I can smell bullshit really quick.
Oh no, I believe that he was actually crying, but because he was scared shitless, not because he regretted his decision.
Because he felt remorse, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Brother Hans is already out. My bad. I'm on my way. That's right, Claptrap.
Hyperion's gonna regret ever setting foot on Pandora! Minion, I'm gonna get that door open so I can take care of that handsome bastard myself! You hear me, Jack? You killed my friends! You destroyed my product line! I am the last claptrap in existence, and I am going to teabag your corpse!
That's insane coming from Claptrap. Like, that's insane.
Draw their fire with your face while I cloak my way over to the door control!
Yeah, that was Phil Burnell. I'll tell you a story about one last guy.
Please tell me all the stories about all the guys. You're like my German Mr. Ballen. Are you kidding me? And there, it's like, I love it. It's like, because I get insights from you and ever on something that's so much deeper than like what people would skim on the surface. You live your culture and you know what's existed there and ever. So it's like, I love it.
Well, Phil Burnell is American, so it's not exactly my culture.
Even still, if I know what like Sara Lee bread or maybe SpaghettiOs are, I got you covered, brother. I got you covered. And not even
Alright,
that.
I hit you up when I need the info about SpaghettiOs and
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, the last guy is his channel is called Low Tier God,
Okay.
and he is also a former fighting game professional. He is known to play with what he considers low tier player characters, which means like underperforming characters compared to others in the roster. And he is known for having the most fragile ego like ever. Whenever he loses a match, he would tilt and be insulting to the other player,
No.
claiming that they play an easy character, and and that it was undeserving his win. He'd rage quit quite often, and of course, when he plays the same character and wins, it's of course not a high tier character. It was all due to skill and skill alone, and he's incredible. And
No.
yeah. Regardless, another sour spot of his is his age. He's around like 39 years old, but he still looks quite young and muscular.
Good for him.
However, yeah, like you'd believe he's like 21 or not 21, like 24. But yeah, he's 39. But whenever someone mentions his age, he gets really upset and starts insulting them. That's also a why people watch him a lot, because he'd rage a lot and insult his viewers and his trolls in the most creative ways, which most often than not result in him insulting your mother. But
No.
regardless, yeah. And he is most known for his speech, which he gave in a heat of the moment. which goes as I'll only give some parts of it. You are like a summer ant. I keep on stomping on you, but you keep returning because you smell the syrup.
Wow.
Yes, your life is worthless. You have zero purpose. You should end yourself now. He didn't say end yourself. He said the real deal, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's his most unique or his most prominent speech he gave.
I straight up died. Straight up.
Yeah. Oh, you died. Okay.
Yep. 100% died. Oigwai says the problem with the DLC is Han says, but also they don't charge $100 for things. The first Sparkle Pony for World of Warcraft was 15 and it made more profit than the entire StarCraft 2 game series. I'd have to take everybody's word on that. And I trust Brother Hoigwai.
Yeah, I didn't quite catch that. What did Hawkeye say?
Hoigwai said, let me make sure. This little bugger in there. Okay, he says, the problem with DLC is as Han says, but also they don't need to charge $100 for things. The first Sparkle Pony for World of Warcraft was $15. It made a profit and I apologize, more profit than the entire StarCraft 2 series.
Okay, no, I understand.
There's no stopping us now, minion. Together we shall free Pandora. I will lead
Yes, so this Lord You God guy,
with my bare hands.
where was I? Yes, turns out he also has quite a bit of debt, but not because of any credit card or so. It's because he supposedly is a father and has a child he does not take care of and
No!
does not pay child support for.
No!
You feel that, Killer?
S-
The key's nearly charged. This world
Not okay.
ends.
Yes, so he is just stacking the child support debt on his name. Another event was a nude video of his got leaked that he supposedly sent on the email of him showering. Yeah, but in actuality, turns out that he leaked that himself for some reason.
Which
Yeah.
I get sometimes there's like strategic reasons to do that kind of stuff. It's like, but
It's
I don't know.
still quite pathetic.
Yes.
It's quite pathetic.
That's a good way to put
Um,
that. Is even if it is strategic, it's still quite pathetic.
Yes, and the last story. Okay, maybe the last story is that he had a girlfriend
Okay.
who left him for her personal trainer.
Oh no.
Yes, I believe she also cheated on him, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah. He pretended like she downgraded. He said that he's black, by the way, so he drops the word quite often.
Oh no.
Any guy, any guy is a downgrade compared to him. And if you look at her personal trailer, which her Instagram got leaked as well,
Oh no.
he is incredibly muscular, and they are quite happy, and they cherish every moment and are happy together. The guy is incredibly strong and handsome. Not to say Lottie God isn't handsome, but he's not that muscular and that handsome. Uh,
No, sure.
So, yeah. And also, he's just toxic, right?
Yes.
He's incredibly toxic with a fragile ego and yeah. So that's that. The last guy I'm mentioning or telling you is also often called the low-tier god of the chess community. Yeah. The person is called Vladimir Kramnik, and he is a Russian grandmaster in chess and former world champion.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Like, not a lot of people can claim to have ever had that title, and so he's really an insanely good chess player.
No, sure.
However, nowadays he's of course not anymore as strong as he used to be in his younger years, because you are just you have lower computational power the older you get. So he's not at the level he used to be. He's of course like worlds beyond what I play, so I can't really say anything about his skill.
Which is good self-awareness. But still.
Yeah. However, every time he loses an online match, every single time, he claims that the enemy or the opponent was using an engine and was cheating by using a computer.
So ridiculous.
Every single time he uses, he claims that the person was way too strong. He found moves that aren't human, and just played perfectly. And for one instance, so he'd also always do the procedure and report the opponent for cheating.
So dumb.
One time, I saw recently a video of Hikaru Nakamura, who is considered the number 2 world chess, the number 2 player in the chess world. And he looked at a game from Kramnik, where he was Kramnik was in a winning position, but blundered into a draw. A move that even I would have seen. I looked at the game and I saw once he blundered the draw, I wouldn't have done that move. I would have actually won the game instead of Kramnik. So that's quite insane. And Kramnik proceeded to claim that the opponent played perfectly, even though he had a winning position, and that he used an engine and he cheated. Yeah, which is just completely delusional, and is actively hurting the chess community.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. And I looked at the comments, and there was a person making fun of Kramnik, of course, because he's just like a joke at this point. He's of course a really strong player, an insanely strong player. I will never in my life get as good as him. A former world chess champion. It's just incredible. But I still have every right to make fun of his behavior, which isn't like the behavior of a champion at all.
No.
And in the comments there were people, one guy specifically defending Kramnik, saying that Kramnik is right, the opponent definitely cheated, and to prove his point, he challenged like 2 guys in a match to continue at a certain point of the match of Kramnik, which is just completely insane. Like you're proving nothing if you beat them, and you're proving nothing if you lose. You might just be a stronger player, and that's why you won, or you might have been a weaker player. It says nothing about the position the game was actually in. And he didn't just do it once. He challenged them like 8 times, saying stuff like, "You have until 12 p.m. to do your move and accept my challenge. Otherwise, you're proving to me that you believe this position was lost, and proving my point."
Yeah.
Which is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy to believe that. Yeah, so Kramnik, really controversial figure in the chess community. I stole that kill successfully, and you probably bleed out. No, you won't.
I was
Maybe
so
you do.
oh
Yes, you do.
so close. Woo. Okay.
I died as well.
Okay. Well, I do apologize. I do need to use the restroom again. So I will be back in 2.2 with 15 punishment push-ups, and we will slay this next mission, brother. We'll slay this next mission. I'll be back in 2.2, you guys. I'll see you in just a second. All right, you guys. I am back. Thank you so much for giving me the kindness, the patience, and the grace to take that break in the first place. Hey, what's up? It's your boy. Yes, son. You know what time it is, baby? It's time for punishment push-ups. Let's get that push-up camera on, turned on, baby. Push-up cam turned on. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Bazanga. Bazanger. Whew. You guys. I don't know if you guys realize how out of shape I am, but like I am pretty out of shape. All right, beautiful brother Hans. I am back, brother. I am back, and I am not with a lot of ammunition, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. You're a good dude.
And just in time, because I just remembered another local.
Yes! Tell me more stories, brother. Lull me to sleep with stories. Which sounds like a bad thing, but...
This guy is called Boogie 2988. Do you know him?
Say it one more time.
Boogie 2988.
It sounds familiar, actually, but did he go by a different name, perchance?
No, that was his channel name, and I only know him of this name.
Then I would say probably not. Dude, good
Okay,
for you,
he
Bang
is-
Tonight. Bang Tonight did the dishes, brother. Get those dishes done, baby. Get those
Very
dishes
nice.
done. But you said it was like
Yes.
Pookie?
Boogie.
Boogie.
Yeah. And he is also quite overweight. Like heavily overweight, I mean. More insanely obese. Or he was at least. And his... I actually used to watch him. Unironically.
No, sure.
Uh,
I appreciate that honesty, brother.
Yes, he used to make like cringe content, like pretending like gamer rage, and on the other
okay.
hand, on the other hand he made commentary videos, and he seemed quite reasonable at that. Also, this chest is usually farmed by going in this map and then outside again and restarting. Every time you restart your game, the chest would reload.
Does that mean I should grab something from it?
No, you if you play like solo, you could go in this map, go outside, and just quit out of the game, go in again, and just farm this chest.
Okay. I was like, because I see greens, and I feel like blues are better than greens, and I was like, I don't know if I want anything from that.
So, Boogie 2988's resume includes
You're a plague, bandits. You and
Wait,
your kind
let's
are
let
corrupting
him talk.
Pandora with your greed and your hatred. It comes down to me to save this world from your kind. But I'm more than happy to do it.
Alright. So, Boogie's resume includes losing all of his money on a crypto scam.
Was it the goldfish crypto scam?
I don't maybe, yeah. Not just once, I believe twice as well.
Wow.
Yeah. And faking cancer.
No, dude, because I feel like most of us have a connection with someone who actually experienced that. So when someone fakes it, man, that's despicable.
Yeah.
That's despicable.
Yes,
Like I said, it's one thing if you're like 10 or under and you just really don't have the idea of the ramifications or how much that like affects people who have experienced that stuff for real. That's like one thing. And that's not even something I personally experienced. I'm trying to like pat my back and be like, "Oh, well, I'm just trying to like devil's advocate, but like man, I'm sorry, you got to be a really shitty person." And that kind of stuff to fake something like that, because there's people who like go through that and it's not like, oh well, it's like I'm in like quote unquote the best circumstances to go through such an unfortunate ordeal, but like they're like, I'm the breadwinner for a family and this is happening to me, or like, oh, I've got 7 kids who I'm in charge of. It's like, I'm sorry, fuck those people. Oof.
Yeah, my grandma actually died of a form of leukemia.
Brother Hoigwai is on the same page. He says, my mom fought cancer for 30 years. It's horrible. Our heart goes out to you, brother. Big kisses, big
Yeah.
kisses, big kisses, big kisses, and a big hug, brother. Brother Hoigwai.
Yes, and another thing Boogie did was pull a gun of a guy who visited his house uninvited.
Okay, so don't visit people's houses uninvited, but what's the caveat? What's the oh no?
He pulled a gun on him.
Okay. That's big ouchie oh no na.
It's not illegal in America, but still quite obscene.
That's a good way to put that. But still quite obscene.
Also, we fight Jack now.
Who's that? Is it Jack? Or is it like a... Not Jack. It's a jack off. It's like a knockoff of Jack.
Not a jack off. It's actually Jack. Yeah.
That's Hans Maxim. Why am I shooting him?
Okay, he's dead.
What a pussy. Like, I'm sorry. I don't even use that word often, but what a wuss.
I'm not dying yet.
Oh,
Too late, bandit.
grounded a phoenix?
The greatest helium power Pandora has ever seen.
Bang Tonight says, oh, Boogie Incident, he's a whole mess. Thank you for understanding, brother. Thank you for understanding. And we have to fight Warrior! Hoigwai says Boogie also had some girl he treated like trash, almost like a servant. Not okay!
Not just that. Boogie actually like led corn sites, and he would write stuff in his forums under a fake name, but people figured out that it was him. That he has a lot of sex and like more than he has more sex in a week than most people have in a lifetime.
So lame.
Yeah,
Like,
he
so
would write-
lame! What a loser.
He would, yeah, he would write insane stuff on these forums. But he claimed that he was paid to run these sites for other people, not that he was actually the guy running the site for himself. Which was also quite controversial. Also, you want to hit the chest of the warrior.
I think I just got warriored.
Yeah, I got worried as well. I got tailed as well. Tail whipped.
I'm trying to find the face. I'm trying to find the face.
I got stuck.
Oh, no way. No way. No way, you guys. Brother Hans. Brother Hans.
The lady fist is quite strong on his chest.
Is the lady fist?
The
That
pistol
I
you
am
see.
out of ammo on?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Brother Hans knows me. He's like, maybe. Ouch! That's my favorite face. Don't hit my booty like that face. Unless you think I'm a butthead, don't hit my face like you think it's my booty. No. No! I was trying to.
This. Yeah, can you get that guy?
Can I get what guy?
The
Yes,
Christmas,
probably. Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it looks like it.
You have to shoot his
Oh.
legs.
Oh no. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Don't tell Brother Hans. Shh.
That is quite bad because I'm also down.
Don't tell Brother Hans.
Okay, I got it. I got the wreck.
Oh man. Don't tell Brother Hans because I've got to get all the way there. I see you, baby. I see you, honey. Oh, I can jump beneath it.
Yes, the lava's rising. I know, Lilith.
Just go. Go. Good night, honey. I already killed you like 5 billion times ago. I see you. I see you, baby. Brother. What a brother, you guys. Everybody needs a Hans Maxim in their entire lives. Brother. You guys.
Also, what I forgot to mention was when we first met Roland in the Bloodshot Stronghold, where he was in a cell. This
Yeah.
cutscene starts. On the wall in the cell, it says in big red letters, "You'll die."
Oh no.
Yes, so they basically spoiled Roland's fate in the first second we meet him.
Thank you, Hoi Guai. Hoi Guai says, this match will punish you if you stand still. Gotta keep moving. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You got a bit too close there. Okay, he's dead.
Yes! Oh! No way! No way,
And we
baby!
He just got crushed by his head.
I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm okay with getting crushed by his head.
Or
I'm
did.
okay with
You, yeah.
What were you gonna say, brother Hans? Be true. Be true. Be beautiful, amazing German true.
I just got crushed by the head. You didn't.
I didn't. I still died, though.
You bled out because I couldn't save you, but I got when I was reviving you, I got crushed.
That makes sense. That was exactly how my junior year prom went. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I won't question that.
You're a good dude. You are 100% a gentleman. 1,000,000,000,000% a gentleman. I'm honored to know you, brother.
Oh, you're just flattering.
No! These are words I get to choose and ever, and it's like I don't have to say them, but I get to choose to say them, and you're an amazing, exquisite, beautiful, awesome, amazing dude. Full of stories, full of insight, full of information, and I'm genuinely at the deficit of knowing you, brother, because all I get to offer is spaghetti brains and nonsense, and you're an awesome dude. So I'll do my best to try and make up for that deficit.
I'll leave you the honor of pressing the button.
Yay! Pressing button. Okay. So I press X. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Oh,
We
so
got a conference
close.
call. We got a conference call. That's quite nice.
You have a conference call?
Tension.
Who is it? Is it a
Yeah,
Shark
yeah.
Tank investor?
Speaking of which, I saw a. Is it Shark Tank in America or is it Dragons in America?
Okay, in America it's Shark Tank versus in the British Columbia it is Dragon's Den.
Ah, okay. So I saw a clip of the British version of Shark Tank.
I've never seen a Dragon's Den episode. How was it, brother?
It was just a clip. Also, shoot Handsome Jack in the face. I'll do you the
Okay.
I give you the honor.
Handsome Jack. Abop. Abop. Wait, hold your
How
face
are you
still.
missing?
Hold your face still.
Oh, that's insane.
That was 3 shots,
Okay.
brother. Shh. Don't tell anyone, brother Hans. Don't tell anyone. I love you. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone.
I believe you didn't even hit the face.
I
You
did
didn't.
not. Never. It was like third shot to hit the cheeks, baby. To hit the cheeks.
Yes. So when you hit his face, he drops his mask as a head.
I think that's her way of saying we won.
It's Bandit and
Never see this.
Manicotti,
It'll be
or whatever his name is.
It's been fun, you alien.
Mordecai and Brick.
No, Manicotti. Pasta stuffed
Alright.
with cheese. Yeah, his name is Manicotti.
He has now been baptized as Monicali.
Now as baptized Manicotti. I love you, dude. You're awesome. That's so amazing.
Yeah,
That's so awesome.
no rest for the wicked.
Thank you, Phoenix. Ain't no rest
it.
for the wicked. No,
Oh,
no.
if music plays. You probably have to mute the game if the music is copyrighted.
Okay. No, brother, no. Okay, I muted it. Thank you for letting me know. Because that did happen with me on, it was weird. It was Blood Rain 2. Blood Rain 2, I experienced, like, a copyright, like, at least a flag and that kind of stuff, or whatever, for that kind of stuff. No! Wait. Brother Hans, this was not the end of the game, was it?
It is the end of the main game. Yes.
What? I think like
I mean-
I think maybe I just so casually go through it, like I'm just experiencing it with like you and anyone else watching, where it's like I'm just here along for the ride. How did that not feel like end of the game status?
We talked through a lot of dialogue. That might be it. I was spending a lot of time telling my story.
No, which I love, because it's like not only did you bring excellent, amazing story, but I don't know. I know this comes from someone who is at a deficit of experiencing a lot of American accents and ever, but it's like you have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing accent and ever. I think that you could like definitely look into not audiobooks, but something where you're trying to like calmfully lull people to sleep, and therefore I think you do a really, really, really good job at that. Not because it's like you're not interesting, but just because it's like you're so different and so interesting and unique. But like, I didn't think that it was gonna be end of the game. Like,
All game long, we said that Jack wanted to awaken the warrior. We fought Jack. He awakened the warrior. We killed the warrior. We killed Jack. What else is there supposed to be?
I don't know, maybe something more. Maybe something more. Like, I don't know, like second phase boss fight. Like, I don't know, something like that. Okay, just so we know, I want to recognize I see you. Just the vibes. Big kisses, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, and a big hug. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Big kisses. He says, there's more content if you did the side quests. Also, TVHM and UVHM. Are you able to elaborate on TVHM and UVHM? Because I have no idea
Yes,
what that means.
TVHM is True Vault Hunter mode, which is unlocked right now, which is basically New Game Plus, resulting in some new enemy varieties, as well as higher level scaling until level 50. And basically just playing the main campaign again. And UVHM is Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, the playthrough 3, where enemies scale to the highest level member up until level 80. And enemies get health regeneration. I believe some more enemy variety. Tougher, of course, more health, more damage. And they get more damage to slag, which makes it mostly what's it called? The opposite of conditional, mandatory to use slag weapons.
Brother, you're so exquisitely expositional on all these terms and that kind of stuff, because it's like I genuinely didn't even believe that like this is where we would be as far as like for finishing the Borderlands 2 initial play run through and that kind of stuff. And so it's like I'm kind of at a deficit of like as far as like expecting a certain amount of like pump or a certain amount of like but like don't get me wrong, it's like I feel like Borderlands 2 definitely has like that sweet spot of like I don't feel like I was overpromised or underpromised something. I feel like I'm in that really good middle spot of where I was like, oh, I I thought there was gonna be more, but like I didn't expect there to be less. And so in that same proxy and wherever, it's like I'm like, oh wait, there's more? Question mark? And that
Well, we didn't do a lot of side quests as well. And I believe you only have True Vault Hunter mode. I believe Ultimate Vault Hunter mode is locked beneath DLC.
interest
Because
rates.
your max level should be 50. uh,
Brother
since that
Hans.
is the max level without any DLC.
You sweet, beautiful, exquisite, absolutely ultradocious, amazing, gorgeous brother Hans. I am at like 27. Don't tell my brother Hans. Please do not tell my brother Hans. And therever it's like I'm at like 27. And therever it's like max. I am at 27, and therefore, like, oh no.
You should be at 29, if not 30.
I would wager, because it's like I waited like one of my level ups. It's like I just waited, which is dumb, because anything you're not using, it's like you're not utilizing and that kind of stuff. It's like, but I definitely waited on one of my level ups for sure until I got to 2. I think I genuinely think I'm only at 27, brother Hans. I think I'm
No,
at 27,
you
maybe 28.
you really shouldn't be, because even if you don't spend your skill point, you still get XP and to the next level. And
Oh.
as well as I saw you hit level 28, and we hit 29 right before this mission, and Jack and the touching the vault key after Jack gives a lot of XP. So you should be 30. If I'm not mistaken, you are 30. Me
I
as
would
well.
believe you. I would 1,000,000,000% believe you, brother. I'm just not.
We-
I'm also not discounting my ability to be undervalued at maybe less than that, and never. But I could see me potentially also being at 30 volume.
Yes, and 30 should be the ending level for the first playthrough, with 50 being the ending level of the second playthrough.
It's okay. And never, because just the vibes. Thank you for being here. Big kisses. Big kisses. Super big kisses and a big hugs. Just the vibe says these credits can be skipped, by the way. He says touching the vault key gives hella XP. Should we maybe restart? Should we restart?
Oh, you actually did hit Handsome Jack in the face. He's right. You can skip the cutscene.
I think I was clicked out of it. Oh, there's a purple. I want the purple. What's the purple?
The head.
Handsome Jack's mask. Yeah,
Yes.
let's take it. Let's take it. I want that versus like. I want that versus like whatever mask I have. I think I've got like a derpy derp mask. Okay. Come on! I want it! You guys, this is where I wish I was like a lot more. I can't go below the grenades. I can't go below the grenades. It doesn't want me to go below the grenades.
What do you mean?
Like on the top part I can see the guns, and then I can see the shields, and then I can see the grenades. It's like if you're looking at the top bar, it's the dead center for inventory. It does not want me to go below that.
I believe it doesn't go below that.
I'm trying to hold X so I can get the Handsome Jack max.
Yes, you can't do that if your inventory is full and you want to pick up the mask.
I have to get rid of other stuff. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of okay, this is green. Goodbye that. This is blue. It's not a shotgun, I'll get rid of it. Goodbye. And then dog, goodbye. Oh, it let me pick up the mask. I got the Handsome Jack mask. I got the Handsome Jack mask. We good, baby. We all good.
You still have to unlock it.
What does that mean? What do I gotta do?
Go into your inventory.
Okay.
Go to your backpack.
Um.
Like the right side.
Yes. I forget about the
And
right
then
side.
scroll down until you see the mask.
I put head unlocked.
You got it unlocked?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, how far do you want to go with this playthrough? Actually, oh, I just died.
No! My brother! My brother Hans!
I slipped and fell and dove into the lava.
That sounds like a Yasun move, because Yasun is a glutton for gravity.
That's actually quite nice because now we can fast travel.
Oh, now we're back to -0.
Now go to your new use station and equip your helmet.
I can do it, K. Handsome Jack mask. Oh, that is gross. That is gross. That is gross. I am 100% down for that. I still need to get the... What's it called? The DLC and that kind of stuff, but like... I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Oh,
Yes, as I've mentioned, doing the DLC after the first playthrough is not advised, or in the first playthrough, because once you hit level 30, 35 or so, you don't get any more XP, or not a lot of XP at least. And we would just over-level the beginning of the second playthrough, which would make it too easy at the beginning.
sure.
So we could either start the second playthrough now and do the DLCs next time, or when they are scaled properly, or we could do the DLCs in the third playthrough, depending on how long you want to keep the playthrough.
Honestly, I think it would be like trying to like weigh out the pros and the cons. I think that it might be better to do the next playthroughs and then we're just solidly on the next video and that kind of stuff. So I think maybe we should save that for next playthrough.
All right. Okay, so you want to end it here for now?
I think so. I think that would be a good place to end it because I honestly didn't expect the end of the game being quote unquote so soon, but like I think that's a good stopping point. So for everybody watching the IZB TV stream past, present, and future, metadata as or metal data as Brother Hans likes to say, and ever it's like, I thank you so much for being a part of this stream. I'm gonna give you guys
It's metal people. He
Metal.
always says metal Leute, which means metal people.
metal people, metal Leute, and ever. But
Perfect.
perfect. Yes. All right, awesome. Well, I'll give you guys the end of the stream screen. I'll see you tomorrow. We do streams every single weekend, so that means that Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I'm streaming with you guys, doing different streams with you. Today was a stream with Brother Hans, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Give you big kisses.
Bye-bye.
And Brother Hans, definitely give everybody a sign out. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick, but definitely feel free to give everyone a proper Hans from Germany sign out, brother.
Yes, I'm glad you all checked in. I hope you have an excellent rest of your week. Uh, of course, don't forget to brush your teeth and shower every once in a while. And take care. Bye bye.